1990 on a G Mercedes SEC 500. That's the 5-litre V8 automatic, big two-door coupe, pillarless coupe this one as well. So it's the SEC 500. Bodyweight wise, we're going to start off at the bonnet, work our way around the car, onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine start-up. Nice and straight up the middle of the bonnet, no dings or dents on the bonnet itself. There's a few little marks on the paintwork where it's been parked under a tree at some point in its life. There's a few little lacquer, sort of tree sap marks on top of the lacquer there. Good polish would square most of that away. But lovely and straight up both sides, no major dings or dents. We've got a little bit of bubbling around the right-hand side washer jet. Again, you can only sort of see it in the right light, but it's definitely there. So we come back down the bonnet across the front edge. The odd little stone chip here, but again, no corrosion, no rust, no nastiness across that leading edge of the bonnet. Headlamps are nice and clear on the left-hand side. Across the front of the grille, all nice and straight, no bits missing, no nasty dings or dents in the grille itself. And again, nice and clear on the right-hand side of the headlights. So come down the bumper, across the front, you'll see a slight bit of pitting, a little bit of bubbling in the chrome underneath the chrome, really, on the front bumper. The left-hand corner is all nice and clean and straight. No dings or dents, no rust underneath the lights either. Nice and level across the front lower half, where your spot lamps are. Fog lights all nice and tidy across there. Again, some bubbling underneath the headlight on the bumper, but not on the bodywork around the headlight washers. A little bit of a scuff on the right-hand side bumper corner. We're going to come up the wing top now, all nice and straight up the wing top. No major dings or dents or nastiness in the paint. All nice and straight. As you come down the front, we've got a tiny, tiny little bit of bubbling. And I mean a very, very small amount there, just on the right-hand side. Around the wheel arch, all nice and solid. No corrosion coming through on the paint side of things on the wheel arch. There's a few little stone chips. You put your hand behind the wheel arch, and it's lovely and sharp in that lip there. All nice and sharp all the way down the lip of the arch. Lower half of the body kit there, it's a two-tone one with it being an early one. All nice and straight down that side. You can see how straight it is down the driver's side. We've got the original wheels all the way around. Could do with the refurb if you're being really picky. Across the lower half section of the driver's door and sills, all nice and straight. The body kit fits nice and snug. Sometimes these plastic clips break and these hang off, but not the case on this one at all. Nice and tidy up the driver's door. You've got a little bit of a stone chip there on the driver's door. The wing mirror cap itself is all okay. A little bit of corrosion on the edge there. See that there, a little bit of corrosion on the edge. As we come up onto the roof, nice and tidy across the roof. Again, there's some little bit of hazy lacquer behind the sunroof, and again, some tree sap and bird poo marks in the lacquer on the roof, but no corrosion. Lovely and straight across that front edge. No bits of rust around the sunroof anywhere that I can see. All nice and level across there, apart from you can see that hazy bit of lacquer and these little sort of tree sap marks on the roof. As we come down the rear pillar, lovely and square down there, nice and straight, all nice and shiny. Around the handle, no major scratching. The chrome work is good across the tops of the doors. All the windows seem to be nice and clear. Down the back edge of the door, no stone chips or nasty marks where it's been opened up onto another car on the paint side of things there. Lovely and straight down that really long rear quarter. Across the top of the quarter, a few little light scratches here and there in the paintwork on the quarter. No major marking at all around the fuel cap. And nice and straight down the body lines on the rear quarter. We'll come back round onto the rear arch now. We'll go nice and slow. A tiny little bit coming through there this is the driver's side rear arch, and another little bit at the bottom on the rear arch as well. Put your hand in the lip again. We'll go around that nice and slow with some dodgy camera work so you can have a good look at the lip on the inside. And again, lovely and straight down the right hand side, especially for such a long car. Doesn't seem to be any major dings or dents down that right hand side. Sits lovely and level. Rear bumper, right hand side again, all okay. Tiny little mark on the bumper corner on the right hand side corner. As we work our way around across to the left hand side is clear. A little bit of a crack at the top on the left hand side. The chrome work on the back bumper is lovely. No heavy pitting, no bubbling, no nastiness at all. You've got a tiny little mark on the right hand side. Rear lamp lenses again, nice and clear on both sides. As we come up onto the top of the boot lid, lovely and straight around the badges, no corrosion around there. And across that chrome trim, all nice and tidy across there. Up onto the boot lid itself, nice and straight across the boot lid. No heavy dings or dents, but again, we've got this sort of tree sap and slight little sort of pittings in the lacquer itself. What a good machine polish would get rid of, I wouldn't know. And the odd light surface scratch, but no major scratching across the back of the boot lid where they normally get closed. All nice and straight across there. The chrome trim around the rear windows okay as well. No corrosion around there that I can see. Let's work our way down the left hand side. Nice and tidy across the rear quarter. Lovely and straight once again. No major dings or dents at all there. No corrosion. Got a tiny little bleb by the aerial. That is the smallest little bleb there by the aerial. All nice and tidy down that rear pillar. As we come down onto the rear arch. Again, we've got some bubbling on the rear arch on the, this is the left-hand side rear. Bit of bubbling at the back there. I'll do the lip as well so you can have a good look at that with some dodgy camera work. Across the front, again, nice and tight. That lower half two-tone plastic trim fits nice and snug down the left-hand side as well. Like I've already said, no nasty dings or dents down that lovely big rear quarter. Again, chrome works nice and straight across the passenger side. Wing mirror caps all okay. No cracked mirrors, anything like that. Again, nice and straight around the handle. Lower half of the door, no blebs, no dings, no dents down this passenger door. Lovely and straight, nice and fresh paintwork down this passenger side. Onto the front wheel arch. Again, I'll go nice and slow. Got a few tiny little stone chips that are just starting to rust a little bit. Again, you put your hand against that lip and it's nice and sharp in there all the way along. No rust at the front edge either. Nice and straight down that left hand side. Onto the interior now. Right, the door card itself, driver's side, nice and straight, lovely and clean, no rips, no tears, no major wearing to the handle. The electric seats, I have been playing with these this morning. The driver's one's definitely working there, front and back, up and down, all that sort of stuff. Lovely and straight. The seat itself in lovely condition for the year and the mileage. We've got a tiny, tiny little nick out of the bottom of the driver's bolster and a little bit of discoloration on the bolster itself. But again, for the year and the mileage, it's all right. Nice and straight across the rest of the seat. A little bit grubby in places. No cracking to the plastics on the lower half. All nice and firm as well. Heated as well, electric and heated. Across the top of the dashboard's nice and tidy. No rips or tears or cracking to the dashboard. Steering wheel is nice as well. No major wear to that. Dials, all nice and clear. Easy to be read. No cracks in there at all. As we come down the centre console, we're all nice and standard. Original head unit in there, like I say, electric seats. The wood itself, there's no delamination. Some light scratching around centre console, but no delamination. And a little bit of wear to the armrest there on the driver's side. Headlining is all okay. A little bit down at the back there on that leather trim, but no big nasty watermarks around the sunroof, which is always a good sign. The seat folds forward as it should. Back seats are in lovely condition. Minimal wear, no rips, no tears. All nice and tight in there. You've got your cream carpet set with a black mat. Carpet set's nice and tidy underneath. Same again in the black, you've got rubber mats. Your black carpet mats and then the cream carpet underneath. Nice place to be sat, that. Into the boot now. Lovely and tidy in the boot. The carpet's no nasty stains in the carpet at all. Doesn't smell damp. We'll have a look underneath the scuttle. This is where they normally rust. I'll show you underneath there. You can have a good look at that there. Into the boot floor. Boot floor, again, bit of dodgy camera work. It's lovely. You've got your spare wheel, your jack, your toolkit, all in there. Original Mercedes walling triangle is still there as well. Everything closes nice. You don't have to slam anything on this car. It all just shuts nicely. Passenger side front door card, again, same condition. No rips, no tears, no nasty marks. The carpet's all nice and clean on the lower half. No delamination to the wood on the passenger side. Dashboard, nice and clean and tidy again from the left-hand side. The seats showing minimal wear to the bolster or the insert. All nice and tidy down that passenger bolster, no rips or tears or any major discoloration at all to the leather. A little bit grubby on the insert, but all nice and straight. And again, folding forward as it should. Left hand side rear seat, same condition as the right. Lovely and straight in there, no problems at all with that. Lovely big old May Coupe, this one. We'll open the bonnet now. It's going to be a little bit of dodgy camera work because the bonnet on this is on two releases on each side, so bear with us a second there. And it's easy as that. There you have it, that 5 litre Mercedes V8. Lovely and tidy in there, all very presentable. I'm going to fire it up here, so bear with us a second. I'm on my own again today. I've been very, very busy, so I'm going to go through the steering wheel and fire it up. Straight into life there. No problems at all with that. No hesitation, no nasty rocking, no knocks, no bangs, no smoke. Ticking over nice and happy. We'll check the oil pressure. These makes are normally always bang on the oil pressure. The gauge goes straight up to 3. And there you have it, sitting at 3. No problems at all, no other nasty warning lights on that dashboard. And there you have it. The 1990 on a G Mercedes SEC 500 in grey. 5 litre V8 that one.